You should see. We decorated it. It looks like it threw up Christmas in there.
Yeah.
A lot of decorations.
Did you help?
Yeah.
Did you?
Not enough.
See, this is interesting.
I started off with the tree.
I hear two different answers.
I brought the tree in, and we started with the lights a little bit, but
Okay.
then Mamba and Chump were tag teaming, two-way
Everything,
directing it.
Right.
So I felt like I was getting in the way.
Right, and you just went to your room and stuff.
No, I just sat there and watched them.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah.
That's even. You should have just.
But I
went to
gave
your
my
room.
opinion too, because they're like, is
Oh,
this
and
working?
you
Is this
gave your
working?
opinion. Oh,
Yeah.
that's rough.
His opinion's like, he'd look up from his phone. I don't know if I like that. And then look right back down at
I
it.
said I liked
Thanks,
it.
T.
Chump wasn't
Steve.
sure about the tree for about an hour and a half, and I was
He's
like,
like-
no,
And
it
then
looks
he's
good.
like sweating.
I was like, looks good.
Sweating. I'm trying to wrap the garland around the tree and all this stuff. What do you think, T? No.
No, no.
I'm like, thanks, man.
That's not how it works.
Thanks.
What the hell is wrong? Thank you so much for joining in the Trendy Husky podcast. If you haven't subscribed, please do so in our Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube page. Usual suspects as usual, and we have a guest today. All right, so we got beautiful Ollie in production. What up, girl?
Hi, guys.
All right, we got my co-host over here, right across from me, Danny Blue Eyes. What's up, brother? All right, we got a return, Timmy two times, Tim Lucas.
We're back in the
What
building,
up?
baby.
Back in the
Our
business.
fans were demanding Timmy came back. So we
Actually,
had to
no, he
invite
was
him
too
back.
sleepy last one. So it's like, all right, he's like, no.
Yeah,
He
our
was like-
ratings were down
Yeah.
significantly. with
They
Timmy.
turned it on and they looked at that was like,
oh,
I
guys
don't feel like
sleeping?
sleeping, so they just they bounced.
Oh, we're bringing him back right now.
Yeah, all right. It's like making him back right
Bringing him
now.
back.
He's back.
What up, boys?
What up? What up?
Chilling.
What
So,
up?
hey, we got some lines to talk about.
We
this
do.
week.
We got a lot of stuff. Hold on. Well, we actually changed the show a little bit. We start with story time.
I love story
Usually,
time.
Story time.
we start with like what we did the week, any funny
Okay.
business. Did anyone, pull a gun on you? That kind of stuff.
No one pulled a gun on me.
Those kind of things.
I ate a lot of food though, man.
We did.
We
Oh,
ate
yeah,
a lot of
Thanksgiving,
food.
Turkey.
We had the fun Christmas. We had the fun Thanksgiving.
Yes, we did right here.
Yeah, right here.
Uh-huh.
I gathered everyone
You did.
through
you
a
did great
big
job of
meal.
hosting. You did a
Yeah,
great job
we did
of
like
hosting.
7 pies or like
A
6
lot. There
pies.
was 25 pies.
It's like
There
25.
was a lot of pies.
There
man.
were a
There was
lot.
a lot of pies. I'm still full from it, dude.
Oh, that was rough. That
God,
was
my
rough.
tummy just didn't have any more room for anything.
We had big turkey. We had lamb.
Yeah.
We had, a lot of sides.
A lot of sides.
Jimmy times we were like,
Watching
bring it
football.
over.
We're watching-
Bring it over.
Just bring it over.
Get it out of here.
Get it out of here.
Doesn't matter if there's room in the tummy, just shove it in.
Yeah, get it
That's
in.
what I was doing. I was just shoving it in like
Yeah,
a
but-
shovel.
By the end, that is like just.
I couldn't breathe. You saw me. Do you
can't
remember
move.
that?
I can't.
Mariah was messing around. I'm like, hey, we gotta go home.
We gotta
go.
She's like, let's play Monopoly. Let's
I'm
do
like,
this.
oh,
Let's
no.
do that. Danny was like, no.
no.
Pepto Bismol.
Yeah, you were
let's
ready to go.
Time for some
You gave
Pepto.
me the Pepto, and then I had Tums when I came home.
Like, damn. Oh,
It was a
yeah.
good Thanksgiving though,
It
and I
was,
won
yeah.
both my bets too.
Yeah, that's right.
I
You
bet
won
on the
the-
Texans. I bet on the Redskins. I never thought I'd be doing that.
Did you
betting
share
the
it on social
Redskins.
media with your fans?
No, I didn't.
See,
It was
that's
kinda
selfish,
low-key.
ain't it?
It is a little bit
You didn't
selfish.
share with me.
No.
I live with the guy.
See, that's the thing. When you have
Oh,
a
here's the thing.
podcast,
Yeah.
you
You
gotta
invite-
share it with the fans.
Or if you have lines,
Exactly.
share.
You gotta share.
I
You
know
gotta,
my social media game has been down a little bit.
yeah,
the
it
last
has.
month.
You've been lazy lately. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I've been lazy
Busy.
too.
Instead of lazy, we'll go with busy. We were busy.
Don't know about
yeah.
that. I don't know
Yeah.
about. I forget.
I'll
He
stick
had
with
the
lazy.
move going,
Yeah,
but
I
after
did.
that, it just
That's
crashed.
tough to do.
I do.
Correct.
I gotta
Yeah,
pick
the
it back
move,
up.
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
hard
you
to
do.
keep up with Adam Schefter. He's posting like 10 times a day
Yeah, at least.
on Twitter, Instagram. I
10
just
times
can't
an
keep
hour.
up with him. That's why he's the best.
That's your competition.
Yeah, that's why he's the best.
100%
That's your competition.
That's why he's winning.
1 and 2.
He's winning. He's winning
He
by
doesn't
a lot.
take days off. Even on Thanksgiving, he was posted 10 10 times. I'm like,
Yeah.
eat some turkey and chill out, Adam.
No.
Come on,
He
dude.
doesn't sleep.
No,
He
doesn't.
doesn't
People don't
sleep.
sleep. No. People like money. What can I say?
He's
They're
got
like
that-
fans. They're like supporters.
He's got that Adderall prescription.
He's got those Addis prescriptions. Damn.
He probably does.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
He's lurking around the stadiums, getting information from the janitors. He's doing whatever he can.
Writing down
You
a
write
note.
down. Wait, what time was
He
it? at
breaks every
practice?
story first. Every single
Yeah.
story. It's always him
Well,
breaking it.
that's to me. That's I follow Ariel Helwani in UFC and
Oh, in
fighting
UFC,
business.
yeah.
One, he breaks everything first as well.
But what's
Always
the
the first
fascination
one.
with breaking it first? To,
What's the
people?
fascination?
Well, yeah. Why do people
Well, you
want
want-
credit for it and stuff? It's like,
Well, yeah, of course you're not only
it's
about.
between 2-3 minutes between like a tweet, and they're like, "Oh, I said it first." Like, yo, hold
Yeah,
on.
I get it. Yeah, I know what you're saying,
Yeah.
but I don't know. Yeah.
They want the credit so bad.
They
Like, I
do.
was
You're
first.
the one who broke. I was like, okay, it's
Okay,
your
it was
story.
you. All right,
Take
man.
it, man.
You made
Take it.
Yeah, you got
Take it.
take credit for it. Did you get the Mike Tyson? And Roy Jones Jr.
That fight's tonight, dog.
Yeah,
It's tonight.
how do you bet for that?
Oh,
But
boy.
they have your favorite.
That's rough.
Well,
What
Tyson.
do I want an
well,
overweight
Vegas,
50-year-old, or do I want
What
to
are the
like?
lines like?
Vegas came in Tyson's minus 200 right now.
Oh, beautiful Ollie. We don't have cell
Minus
phones just
200.
going in the middle of the show. We put them on
Yeah.
silent before.
Yeah,
Jeez.
It was on
Number one.
silent.
It's
It was an
probably
alarm.
Adam Schefter tweeting at her.
Adam Schefter's like, wait, do I have any breaking news
Yeah.
going?
Probably.
What's going on? Like, Jesus.
No, Vegas put that line out minus 200 though for Mike Tyson. Do you agree with that, or I mean,
All right, so I saw the weigh-ins yesterday.
Okay.
Roy Jones Jr., he looked a little chubby.
they
He
both looked a little.
No,
I mean,
Mike looked little solid.
And how
if
old
that
is
makes
Mike
it
now? Let's say
53, some
yeah,
stuff like that.
53. I think Tyson is.
Yeah,
and
some-
Roy's
something like that.
51.
Yeah,
He's-
they're
yeah,
not.
Roy is 51.
Yeah, they're
So
both.
close.
They're
What is
both
it? An
50.
eight round exhibition, or is it?
Yeah,
10?
8 rounds.
Eight
It's
rounds.
eight
Has it been
rounds.
since
8
Roy
rounds.
fought?
I finally found out how much Mike is getting paid for this. Actually, getting paid.
How much?
He's getting paid 10 mil for this.
No way.
Yeah.
10 million.
Yeah. But
Wow.
remember, guys, he's 53.
Yeah.
I mean, do you?
10 million for the fight, or are they splitting it?
No, 10 mil for Mike Tyson
Just
alone.
Mike alone?
Yes.
Wow.
10 mil. I wrote an article on ESPN, I believe, and they said Mike is making 10 mil out of this fight.
But Mike hasn't fought in like 10 years, and Roy's kind of been fighting
Yeah.
here and there, right?
That's
But
what I was gonna ask.
different divisions.
When was his last fight, Roy's?
Not
Probably
that
a few
long ago.
years?
Yeah,
Yeah, a
like
few
3,
years
4
ago.
years ago.
Yeah,
something
a
like
few
that.
years
Yeah, I don't
ago.
want to like say it, but I know it was
Yeah,
not that
couple
long ago.
years.
Yeah.
But you said you looked into the pay-per-view price, right?
So, yes,
What is it?
$49.99. $49.99.
$50, okay.
Yeah, so that's not bad.
Is it worth the pay-per-view, though? You think people are actually going to be buying it? I mean, is that really worth
See, I'm
$50?
gonna say this. They made a very smart move by bringing in that douchebag in, Jake Paul.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Jake and Nate
Jake and
as
Nate.
a prelim?
Yeah. So that's gonna be a big move because Jake got a lot of followers. And I don't
Wait,
like
he's
Jake.
in the prelims and this
Yeah,
fight?
he's the co-fight. He's the co-main event.
Who's he fighting?
Nate
Nate
Robinson.
Nate
Robinson.
Nate Robinson,
Oh yeah.
basketball player. He
I'm
used to
taking
play for the
Nate.
Bulls.
I'm taking
Yeah,
Nate,
of course.
I'm taking Nate.
Nate looks ripped.
Yeah, Nate has been in good shape.
Jake,
Probably.
okay, so Jake got a couple pounds on him, but Nate,
Nate's a fighter.
yeah.
He's an underdog.
Speed.
Scrappy, a little scrappy guy.
And plus, let's remember, Jake only had one pro fight against another YouTuber. Against
not
good. And did he
another,
win?
yeah, against another YouTuber.
Okay, I know. I was just asking, though. I don't
won.
know his boxing
He won.
background.
So-
he won.
He won. So he had the first fight against another YouTuber, but that one was not a pro fight. He won that one, but that one was against a dude that it wasn't a great fight. It was ugly.
Okay.
Then he had the second fight against someone else. Again, I don't want to butcher anyone's name. I forgot. Another YouTuber.
Yeah.
They both went for their pro cards. Pro fighting cards or whatever. They got it, and that's why it was his first fight, like professional fight, and he won that one. But I don't know. Like Nate is a different beast. He's an athlete. He's not another YouTuber.
Yeah, Nate's gonna win. What's the line on that?
I mean, but does
don't know.
Nate have any boxing background at all? He's never fought professionally, right?
I mean,
I don't know.
Nate's story. He said he grew up in the hood and
All
everything.
right, well, that's good enough for
that's
me.
a
He's got some
background.
hops. He's
Good
got-
enough for
Yeah,
me.
he's got a lot of hops. He
Yeah.
won 2 slam dunk freaking contests.
Of
So
course.
listen,
I'm
Yeah.
taking
Did.
Nate in a big
All
way.
right, so Nate and Mike Tyson parlay.
Mm.
All right. Okay, if we're spending $50 on the fight, we're gonna be freaking betting
Oh
on
yeah,
it.
yeah,
No?
yeah,
we're
yeah,
definitely
yeah,
betting
Yeah,
on it.
we're going to
yeah.
bet on it.
Yeah, I
For sure.
agree. I think a parlay would work
Right?
best. Yeah, I think Nate and
Tyson?
Tyson.
Yeah.
Seems like a fun parlay.
That's a great
Here are,
parlay.
here are the odds.
I'm worried about Tyson.
You were asking about the
Yeah,
odds.
Tyson's at minus 205 right now.
Can you actually go press that blue box? I want to see all the lines. I want to see. Yeah.
Show us all
There
the
you go.
lines.
I want to see where Jake. Okay, so
Right here.
Jake Paul?
Right here.
Jake Paul's minus 250.
Yeah, his
What?
favorite.
To Nate?
Why?
Yeah.
What
Why?
is
Because he's bigger.
Okay.
He's much bigger than Nate. Well, not much bigger. He's got maybe like 8 pounds or something more than Nate.
How about the
What, plus
height?
185
Does he have
is
more
Nate?
reach?
Yeah, he's got more reach.
Nah.
But again, Nate's
Nate's
got
pretty
the
small.
speed.
Does that say plus 195
And
for
then
Nate?
Jake's also
Yeah.
beat in the last 2 fights he's won. So the last 2 fights he did, he won. I think that's why too.
It doesn't matter. He has only one pro fight, and I think they are taking
Is that why?
Maybe.
They're
How
taking
much
it
weight
into
does he have on him?
consideration?
He's gotta
Can
have
we
like
find
20
out the
pounds.
weights? That would be nice. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
know,
sure.
I know. Roy Jones weighted at, I believe it was 208, and Mike was at
Heavy. I
wanna see Nate
24.
I think he had like 10 pounds on him.
more.
I wanna
More
see
than
Nate
10?
Robinson weight
More than 10.
difference for.
Yeah, Nate
Paul.
weighted at 180, I believe.
And what's Jake Paul?
I
190?
think it was 188.
Oh, so not much.
Yeah, it was like
pounds?
8 pounds.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think it was like
Jake
one-
Paul's might be scrappier. Maybe we don't know. He's the X Factor.
I mean, I think they're both X factors.
Okay,
We
so
really
there
have
you
no
go.
idea.
Okay, my bad. So Paul weighted at 189. Robinson weighted at 181. So I was
Close,
close.
yeah.
And he's a
And
couple
couple
inches
inches
shorter.
shorter than
Yeah.
Paul, yeah.
Couple
Yeah, so
inches
he had
shorter.
8 pounds, like I said. Yeah,
So that's probably where the Vegas
but
money
I will
line
tell
came in
you,
at.
I will tell you this: out of me watching the first fight from Jake, he has cardio problems. He
Probably
does.
not have a great lifestyle.
Yes. Okay. So the
boy.
the first pro fight he finished it quick, but the first fight he had, he gassed out in the second, third round. He gassed
Fight was
out.
tired.
Did he
He's-
knock him out? Or
Um,
no, it ended up going decision.
I forgot the first one where I went. The second one, he did knock him out. Yes, yeah, he did knock him out. But if Nate can survive that first round, Jake gets gassed pretty quickly. He just gotta survive that first round.
And then what? So these are the 2 final fights. I mean, obviously we don't know what the other prelims are. Is there any other names that
Big names,
actually
I
real
don't-
boxers that
didn't
are, you
check
know?
it. No,
we don't
not
know.
no one's like big.
Ah.
You know what I mean?
So are we gonna buy it? Do you think we should buy it or no? I mean,
you want to stream it?
yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
$50 for that.
You
For
know,
the
we
fight
get
tonight,
this
'cause
guy
we-
to chip in 20,
Oh,
20.
Yeah, but we had a hard time.
Don't hold
finding
your
the
breath.
Last fight. The last fight. I see a chip in. It's a collective thing, guys. Wait, the last time we tried streaming the fight, we took about an hour and a half to find it, and we got there with the last 10 seconds, and then we lost the bet. I lost the bet.
Mhm.
Oh,
I did a bunch of prop bets, like, okay, second round, third round, fourth round, fifth round.
right.
And both fights happened the only round I didn't bet on, and the fighter.
That's rough when
It
that
was
happens.
terrible. I lost $300 like that. I was like, oh, come on. Not the way to do it.
Oh yeah, that was a Figueiredo fight
all right.
because there was a pay-per-view, the UFC one.
Oh, got it,
Figueiredo.
got it,
It was
got it,
hard to
got it.
find.
Got it. Okay, so I got a funny story to tell you guys. So, I remember I was telling you I was messing around with the roulette with Bovada.
Oh yeah, I
so
remember you hopped onto
listen,
that
so
game
listen to
again.
this. So I load my account $300, and me randomly like betting this and betting that and betting
On
some.
what, on card games or
Oh, so don't worry about the roulette game yet. So I've just been betting random
over.
as I've
Yeah,
been.
yeah.
I just go look at the line. I do some study. I got $300 all the way to like 2,100 within 2 days of work.
good.
Okay. It took me some time, you know, like fighting every line,
Okay.
bunch of random, like different basketball in Australia,
like
rugby,
those.
like you name it. I was
Yeah,
betting
you
on
like
it.
those.
And I got it to 2,100 out of like $300. I'm like, great. And then I started playing roulette, and I got it to $62 or $300. Hold on, it
He
gets
says,
better.
"Hold on,
Hold on, it gets
hold on."
But wait, there's more.
Oh, and then I
Yeah,
got
super
greedy.
coffee.
As
then I
always,
got- as always.
as always,
And then that 6,300 like smashed to
Real
nothing.
quick.
Zero.
Zero.
real quick.
Zero. Nothing.
Big old goose egg.
Oh,
It happens to the best
$300
of
to
us.
6,300.
There should be an option to lock it. Like, okay, I will not let it go down to less than 500. Lock it. No matter how hard I try to lock that 500.
Do you remember those stories from the casino? Living in Chicago, you used to live right by Rivers Casino, literally like 5 minutes away.
Oh, that was trouble.
And I remember, like, you know, you would go into casino. I think you took $4,000 with you one time, right? And you lost it real quick.
Yep.
And then I was like, hey, man, you know, maybe we should slow down here.
Slow down a little bit. No,
you turned to me, said, we're going home. And we went home. You grabbed more money. And then we came back.
But I thought I ended up winning.
I
ended up winning.
Yeah,
Did you get the other $3,000 back?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got it all back. I got it all back and then some. And then I was like, all right, an extra grand in my
it's
pocket.
just funny because, you know, I support gambling, but you know, when I see you losing,
when this guy says to walk out,
I support gambling, but I saw you lose $4,000 real quick, and you're like, "Hey, we're going to go home get more money." I was like, "I don't know."
Well, okay, so
that's a good idea. Man.
Let me put this in real perspective for you, because it kind of the same thing when I come and see you on Sunday, and by like that 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, I'm like, "Yo, how was that look?" And you're like, I'm 1,200 down. Let's double up for the night game. Night game. It's like we're gonna go all in.
Oh, where you get that angry bet on the Sunday night game?
I'm doing the under and I'm doing the Chiefs. Like hop over.
When you know I'm parlaying the under, you're like, oh,
like, no. You're like, oh no, that's it. No. Yeah. By the way, when the night game comes and you hear Dan parlaying the under or over and the freaking line,
then you know I'm in trouble.
You know,
it's been a long day.
He's gonna put like $600 on it, and he's gonna hope for this shit to
hit.
Well,
thank God we landed. Me and you, we actually did a $500 teaser last week,
and we landed it.
Yeah, it was the Chiefs and Steelers. So Steelers took care of business real easily. Obviously, the Chiefs made us sweat a little bit,
a lot of bit.
And I mean, it was a back and forth game. It was,
and then you put in
scores,
and then we put in another couple $100 on the Chiefs being under. What was it like?
Yeah, under 64.
64.
And ended up being 66.
Yeah. Okay. And then I kind of like think after I saw that first quarter, I'm like, yeah, they give me like the under at 67.5. I'm like, throw another 500 on it.
You hopped on it.
I hopped on it. They gave it to me at 67.5 or 66.5.
66.5. It ended up being 66.
Yeah.
So you hit it.
But yeah, I got it by half.
By half.
By half.
Not even a whole point.
Oh, it's rough.
Yeah, if I would have lost that main teaser, I would have been down like $2,000, but I ended up squashing. So
squash
I was like,
is nice sometimes.
Squash is nice.
It's very nice.
Sometimes you got to fight for the squash.
I'm sorry.
I'll try again next week.
I'm sorry, gambling guys. Just give me squash for dinner.
Please.
Just give me squash for dinner. That's all I want.
Just give me squash.
No meat. Just give me some squash, some dried squash. I don't care.
All right, let's go. Let's hop. We got some golfing going today.
We
We're
do.
Be golfing after this.
We got a 1:30 tee time, so
I'm
making sure you guys are on time this time.
I am on time.
All right,
I'm always
that's
on
why
time.
I'm with you guys. So
as long as there's no Trump
time.
parade.
On time.
As long as there's no Trump parade outside, I think I'm gonna be on time. Last time there was like a huge
he won.
Trump
Well,
parade.
you're coming down into our area now.
That's right.
Coming down to the San Diego.
I'm gonna go see my new house.
Coming down.
Part owner. Let's go.
You should see. We decorated it. It looks like it threw up Christmas in there.
Yeah.
A lot of decorations.
Did you help?
Yeah.
Did you?
Not enough.
See, this is interesting.
I started off with the
tree. I hear two different answers.
I brought the tree in, and we started with the lights a little bit, but then Mamba and Chump were tag teaming, two-way directing.
Right.
So I felt like I was getting in the way.
Right, and you just went to your room and stuff.
No, I just sat there and watched them.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah.
That's even. You should have just.
But I gave my opinion too, because they're like,
and you gave your opinion. Oh, yeah, that's rough.
His opinion's like, he'd look up from his phone. I don't know if I like that, and then look right back down at it.
I said I liked
Thanks, T.
Chump wasn't sure about the tree for about an hour and a half, and I was like,
no,
it looks good.
Sweating. I'm trying to wrap the garland around the tree and all this stuff. What do you think, T? No.
No.
I'm like, thanks, man.
That's not how it
Thanks.
What the hell is wrong with you,
man?
man?
He didn't like any of the tree, and I was like, no, it looks good. You're doing a good job. You're doing great, partner.
Oh, man. All right. Let's go. Let's hop into some lines. Let's hop into some NFL lines. Some cover and cook, cream and cookies, like that. Cover and cookies. Let's go.
Cookies and covers better.
Yeah. I like cover and cookies. Let's go.
Cover and cookies.
Cover and cookies.
Let's cover these lines up.
Cover and cookies. And Timmy 2 times is going to give us his lines today.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. What are you liking, Chi? What are you looking this week?
We did discuss earlier about this 6-team parlay.
Don't be giving our listeners some garbage.
Exactly. We're not giving garbage.
No,
no. We're giving 4 lines.
Come on.
Let me give you the rules again, just in case you forgot.
Go ahead.
We give 4 teams that we feel, line-wise.
Line-wise. Just give us 4
whether
best
it's a
bets.
teaser or 4 bets.
Give
Okay,
us
so
Timmy's
could be
best bets of
teasers.
the weekend. Whatever you would like. Whatever your best bet is. 4 of them.
Okay.
I like the Bills
Okay.
over the Chargers.
You saw
That's
what?
my number 1 is Bills over Chargers. I know
Okay.
you're a little worried about that game.
I'm not liking it at 4.5. Not that I'm saying it's not going to happen.
You
I'm
like
saying,
it more in -3 category.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it in the
yours.
minus
So
3
that,
category.
so that game is in Buffalo.
Yep.
Obviously,
Yes.
the Chargers' pass defense is atrocious.
Yep.
So I expect Josh Allen to have a big day.
Yep.
But I mean, the Bills' defense is still struggling. They're
Thank
still letting
you.
up almost 30 points a game.
Yeah.
Just
We're not
something-
taking the under
And
here.
you're
I know.
still playing against Herbert.
Sherbert?
Sure.
If I'm
which is
see, I do like the Bills to win that game.
Yep.
I'm just saying, just be a little bit careful.
Yep.
Because the Chargers do get a little bit healthy this week. They're getting Austin Eckler back. They're getting a few pieces back.
Eckler's coming back.
I say, hey, going out to the public here, if you're going to bet this game right now, the over-under is sitting at 52-53. I really do like the over in this game because I think both teams are going to score in 30 points. It's supposed to be at least 50 degrees in Buffalo this week. I mean, keep an eye on the weather because it changes drastically over there.
No, 50 and sunny.
But I'm just saying, I mean, if I'm going to play this game, I may play the over-under here because, I mean, 2 bad defenses. You know Herbert likes to chuck it. Allen likes to chuck
under?
it. No, playing the over.
Okay,
Yeah,
just wanna make
I'm
sure they
liking
got
the
that
over.
right.
No.
Just wanna make sure they get
Are you
that
going to cheese it or just regular 50?
No, I mean, if I'm going to
Jeez.
play this game, I'm going to play the over-under at 52.
Got it.
Keep an eye on it, but, I mean, even up to 54, I like the over.
Okay. All right.
All right.
So
We'll
that's-
also, I think this is going to be mutual around here. We like the Chiefs
Okay.
this week over the Bucks, right? The Bucks have looked spotty
Atrocious.
at times. There's a little bit
Scared.
of conflict between the head coach and Tom Brady,
Mhm.
reportedly.
Yep.
And they haven't seemed
It
to get
is.
it
There
clicking
is
yet.
a little bit.
There is a
little bit
blend.
tension.
And you know that's expected with the new team. You got to be able to figure out the coach and you know the player dynamic. It takes a little bit of time. It's not to say that they're not going to get it on track before the playoffs start, but right now we don't know. So, but I do like Chiefs minus 3.5,
Yeah.
maybe down to 3, maybe.
So that line's at 3.5 right now?
Yes.
Okay, 3.5. I probably
By a
don't
half
see
point.
it going down to 3. I mean, if you guys want to buy the
By a
half
half
point,
point.
just make it feel a little bit more
a little
comfortable.
bit better, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, right now, I really do like the Chiefs in this game a lot. You see the Bucks struggling. I think one of the biggest reasons why they are struggling is this is a whole new system for Brady. The way the
players,
Bucks,
too.
I know that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. The way the Bucks are set up is they have playmakers down the field. You have
Yep.
Antonio Brown, you have Mike Evans, and Chris Godwin. All of them like to run deep
Yes.
and make plays down the field. This is where Brady gets inaccurate. You see him throwing the ball 15 yards or more down the field. He went 1 of 9
Yeah.
throwing it 15 yards or more down
Yeah.
But
the
I have a
field.
question for this. Why aren't they detailing their game around Brady more than throwing deep? Because
Well,
they
see,
have been.
I
They
know,
don't
but
want to
I'm
detail
saying-
their game
but this is-
But
around
that's
the
where they're missing.
40-year-old
That's what he brought
guy
up. They keep
because they don't
missing
know how
deep.
long he's going to last.
See-
We don't know if this might be his last season. Let's be very clear.
He signed a 2-year deal, correct?
He
Yeah, I
did,
mean,
but
yeah.
doesn't mean he can
I
retire.
don't see him retiring this season.
I'm just saying it's hard to make Evans and Godwin run all these little short routes. Why Brady had so much success in New England was he had all these little pass catching backs
Media,
coming out of
yes.
the backfield, and he hit them for 5 yards, 5 yards. He hit Edelman in the slot. This is a completely different offense. They don't have a back that could catch the ball. Fournette's really not that great with his
No.
hands. Ronald Jones not that great.
Yeah.
That's why you see him dropping it a lot. Brady loves to check down. He loves those little dink and duck routes down the
flats.
field.
Yeah.
And the way this offense is set up, they're asking him to throw it down the
Deep.
field way too much.
Yeah.
And you see, look how many balls got picked off when he throws it down the field. Last
Bad
week he
misses,
missed
too.
it up the seam.
Yeah.
He missed it deep, and I think it's really costing them. So it's just kind of
I feel
that
like-
mesh is
I feel
just
like
not.
they have to
they're
do
not.
a little bit
You think
better.
you think Brady misses Belichick already?
No.
I think Brady misses, he misses his little reliable
His
slot
control,
receiver, his
yeah.
James Wright, his Rex Burkhead, those type
Right.
of players
Mm-hmm.
coming out the backfield. I think that's what he's really missing right now.
Because he would throw there all day.
It is so funny that we started this season talking about Bucks versus Patriots, and none of them are making the playoffs.
Oh,
right
whoa.
now.
I
Bucks
mean,
will.
Bucks are making the playoffs
Bucks
right
making the
now,
playoffs.
but I mean, they're 6th,
Yeah.
7th seed right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
they're making the playoffs.
Okay.
They're what, 7-4?
But
right?
this is why.
Couple more losses that will take him out of the playoffs.
I mean, this is why I'm really liking the Chiefs, though. I mean, the
Yes.
Chiefs need to keep pace with the Steelers.
how is the rest of the schedule? Do we even know?
It
Is
is
it
in
tough?
Tampa
the
Bay,
Bucks?
though, correct?
What?
It's in
Yeah,
Tampa
this
Bay.
game is in Tampa Bay, but I think the Chiefs are going to win about 7 to 10 points. That's kind of where I have it at. So this is a good
Could you
decision on
see-
best bets.
Could
No,
you see the Bucks surprising them, not losing 2 in a row at home? You know, kind of like a statement game. Like, no, we
Not
are a good
against the
team.
Chiefs,
Not against the
man.
Chiefs.
I don't- see,
The
here's
Chiefs'
the- see,
defense
here's
is
the thing.
atrocious.
I was
We
gonna
know
say.
that.
Here's the thing. It is atrocious, but here's what it's gonna come down to. We know Mahomes is gonna score, and he's gonna score nonstop. Could Brady keep up? Could Brady keep up?
So you think it would be a shootout?
Yeah.
Who's
Oh,
gonna
it's
score
definitely
more
gonna be a
points?
shootout. It depends. We know it's gonna be a shootout from a home side. Could Brady keep up with the shootouts?
So the Bucks reportedly have a good defense. I've checked their rankings, but they're supposed
Well, I mean,
to,
yeah,
It
right?
that's-
depends.
they
Some
are,
days,
but-
some days they come up and
Yeah, they're
pick
flat.
sixes
They're
all day,
flat.
and some days are just flat.
Yeah.
It just depends what they. It's like another cousins. You know what I mean? It just depends which
Don't talk
cousins
about
you
Vikings
get.
right
Yeah.
now. They couldn't.
yeah, I got 31-24 Chiefs on this game. So
I like
definitely
that.
one of the best bets.
31-24.
I wanna hammer the Chiefs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Should we talk about the Rams 49ers game now?
I mean, it's up to you. What's another?
Yeah.
best bet you got?
This is your picks.
Well, I do have the Rams in that game.
Okay.
Okay, so I would maybe put that in my 3 or 4.
So
spot.
this is your third favorite game.
I think so. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, we talked about it a little bit between Goofball. You know, we don't know if we fully trust him yet
Yeah, that's a problem.
because we feel like, hey,
Golf
We're
has
always-
those. Golf
it's
has
rough
those
betting
games
for
where
golf.
he'll
Been
turn
clicking
it
a
over a
little
few
bit.
times.
It's rough.
have they been clicking a little bit?
We
lately?
don't know if they're. We still don't know if they're good or a bad team. We don't.
I think they're a solid team.
They're a solid
Their
team, but
defense
they're.
has been stepping up. That pass rush
Yeah.
with Aaron Donald, I mean, and a few other
Yes,
players.
their
I mean, I
defense
hate to
is-
say
yes.
it, even
Last
Leonard
game they
Floyd
showed
has
up.
been playing well for them, which, the former Bear, that did nothing for
So
us.
was it a
He
mistake?
didn't
that-
actually play for us though. He's
So
not
by
a
week
team.
12, let me ask this: by week 12, do you think it was the right move to let go of Gurley? Because right now I can feel like they're having problems with their running back game.
Well, I think it was a right move for them because they had so many guys to pay on the defensive
Yeah,
end.
they had to re-up
They
money.
wanted to pay Jalen Ramsey. They wanted to, they extended Donald.
And Goofball's
they paid
contract.
golf ball.
Goofball.
Goofball.
Golf
Golf
ball.
ball. Freaking golf ball.
Great golf ball.
No, I agree. They paid up the year before, but yeah.
So I think they wanted to free up some space, and
Yeah.
in today's NFL, I mean, you don't really want to overpay for a running back. You
Yeah.
don't want to send a max contract. Look
Especially
what
what, he was
happened with the
25 at the
Cowboys
time?
did with Ezekiel,
Yeah.
and Gurley was having leg problems already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
missed the
only
playoff
carrying it
games.
10, 15 times a game.
Yeah.
Not reliable, and I think it was worth getting rid of him.
I think it was a good time for them to split parties.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it was their time. They were getting frustrated with him. Like Chump said, he was missing games, and he was not effective even when they were putting him in. He might have got hurt in the last playoff games. Like,
Yeah.
But I mean, this Rams-Niners game. So the line is at 6.5 right now. Obviously, the Niners are still banged up. No Kittle, no Garoppolo.
Do we take this down to 6?
They're on their third string center. So I expect Aaron Donald and that defensive line to wreak havoc on the Niners. Nick Mullins, I expect
Yeah.
a few turnovers. I mean, if you don't feel comfortable taking them in 6.5, you could
6.
always tease them down to the pick'em game
Got it.
if you feel more comfortable. But I like the Rams at home here.
Okay. Going to the. Okay. So what's your fourth game, sir?
Fourth game, let's pick. It's between the Giants, Bengals, or the Browns, Jags,
Giants, Bengals, or who?
or the Browns and Jags.
See, I really
Giants,
do.
Well, give me
Yeah.
one. Give me one. It's fourth game, one last game that you feel very confident about.
All right, we'll go with the Browns right now.
Okay.
They got a little bit of steam.
Got it.
A little
They
bit.
do. They're playing
They
some
do.
good football.
Yeah.
It's good balanced football.
And they're
That was
7-3.
surprising without Odell. I thought once Odell went down, I thought they
Reports
wouldn't
are
have.
that Baker likes or not. I won't say it. He said this or anything, but that their offense works better when he's not focused solely on OBJ.
Got it.
That he can spread the ball around a little bit. They go more to the running game.
That's it. That's the key. It's more to the running game. They got
Yeah.
Chubb back. They got Hunt back. They got a
Yeah.
two-headed monster
Yeah.
with a good offensive line.
Yeah.
They need to play with a lead, though. That's
The confidence.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's kind of where Baker builds off his confidence. He could get the play action going,
Not turn the
able to
ball
hit
over.
Landry and able to hit Hooper. But come on, this is against a Jags team that is clearly tanking. They went through first they were starting Minshew, then they moved to Luton, now they moved to Mike Glennon. If there's ever a Mike Glennon, last time he started was for the Bears in
Oh.
2017.
Nick Foles and Mike Glennon.
If there's ever a team that's just clearly shown that they're tanking for
One
Sunshine Trevor Lawrence,
Oof.
it's the Jaguars right now.
Right.
They're in a two-man race with the Jets
Yep.
to tank for that top pick.
Yep.
Why the heck would they start Mike Glennon?
Yeah.
A 30-year-old
rough.
washed-up QB who hasn't played in 3 years, unless if you were clearly not tanking.
Yeah.
You already got 3
the
defensive
thing.
starters out for the Jags. I really do like the Browns
The
here,
line
minus
is
6.5.
though, now.
Six,
So
six
are
and a
we
half,
gonna-
seven. Stay
Seven.
around.
It is at 7
It's
now.
7, so let's push
Okay.
it down to 6.5 to be safe.
I mean, either way, I really do like the Browns winning by at least 2 scores here. Jags defense is a little bit banged up. They're clearly in tank mode. And come on, this is Mike Glennon. He's a
Mike
statue
Glennon.
back there.
Yes.
He's literally a statue. You think Nick Foles is a statue? Watch Mike Glennon play this week. Watch
Who'd you
Mike
rather
Glennon.
have?
All right, so that's 2-4.
That's
Let
my
me
4.
let me hear your 4. Do you have any similarities
Yeah,
there?
definitely
Okay.
similarities. I
The
said
Chiefs?
I like the Chiefs a lot
Okay.
there. I definitely like them at that line.
So
I
that's your
said I
first
like
pick?
I like the Browns as well.
Okay.
I'm very heavy on the Browns this
Cool.
week, and I'm gonna ride the G-men as well, the New York Football Giants. Right now, the line's at 6.
Really?
Football.
I
Wow.
like this now because they are playing the Bengals, and I think that injury to Joe Burrow was deflating.
Yes.
Burrow, I mean, the Bengals are not a good team. Burrow hid a lot of their flaws. He really did hide a lot of their flaws. I mean, now they're starting Ryan Allen or Ryan Finley. I don't even know who the Bengals are starting.
Got it.
And know what? Let's not. I mean, the Giants' defense is actually pretty solid, and I think they're starting to find identity
They
with
might make the playoffs in
That's
that
what I'm saying.
division.
They-
They
that
have-
division.
the Giants
wins
are
now?
the Giants are
What?
Giants have 3 wins now?
yeah, but they'll jump into first place if they win this game.
Yeah, because
They're
Washington.
4-7. They'll be
Right.
tied with Washington, but
Yeah.
I think they have the tiebreaker over Washington.
That's crazy.
For first place.
4-7.
But you see the Giants oddly starting to click a little bit. They've always played some solid defenses here. They got a lot of young
running.
guys. But there's this thing. Danny Dimes is actually starting to run the ball a little bit. They're running to RPO. You see him starting to click a little bit. I expect a big game from Evan Ingram. Bengals have always had trouble defending the tight ends. I think they're going to expose that, and I think they cover here.
Got it. Okay, so that's so you got the Chiefs, you got the Browns, you got the Giants. Give me your last game, sir.
My last game. T, what was the other game that you had?
The Rams.
Rams.
49ers.
Yeah, I do like the Rams as well.
Oh,
I'm going
yeah?
to go ahead and hammer the Rams as well. That line's right now at 6.5. I'll probably buy
Yeah.
the half point to 6, but it was for the reasons, I
Right.
think Donald's going to cause havoc. I think he's going to turn over Nick Mullins a little
Yep.
bit, and you're going to see that.
Okay. So I agree with. I have a lot of similarities with you guys. I do like the Browns. I do like them.
Have we talked about the chickens yet? I mean, is it
Hold
worth
on.
mentioning?
Hold on.
Give me my picks.
Don't
And
interrupt
chickens.
him. Stop interrupting the man.
The process. Hold on. So we're gonna write in the Browns as well versus the Jags. I'm gonna write in the Chiefs as well. My third one is gonna be a little different than you guys. I like the Packers, and I know I'm a Bears fan. I should never say this on the show, but
Well,
Packers
I mean-
Bears.
If there's any,
How
here to
could
say
you
it,
not
go
pick
ahead and
him?
say it.
And I know at 9.5 the line is so
Hey,
big. That's why I like
who's
him.
starting for the Bears? You know, this
Mitch
was-
Trubisky.
Mitch Trubisky.
Garbage. And I
Good
know
old
this
Mitchell.
is a pick that
Mitchell.
you guys I know might even write, and you've never bet against the Bears. But if you was
Oh,
there was
yeah.
ever a time to consider it, I think
Of
this week
course.
is the week.
But why has there been even a little bit of chirping about the Bears winning this game? There has been a little bit. People saying like, maybe the defense
Because the
shows up and they
defense-
score a couple.
Well, how many
touchdowns.
pick
I
sixes
don't know what
can the
Birds he's
defense
listening to.
give
I-
you?
I
No,
don't
I'm
have
just saying. There's some people out there like,
Ooh.
maybe.
It's because they're drinking that holiday
I don't know.
eggnog. That's why.
I mean, holiday
Extra
eggnog,
brand.
yeah.
You drink enough of that shit. I mean, hey, the Bears actually look halfway decent.
There's a.
It's like that girl at the bar, the ugly girl. It's like
Exactly.
once she starts looking
Seven
pretty,
Exactly.
no, I'm smashed.
3 more eggnogs later.
I must.
Hey,
Mitch is
she's
not.
actually not looking bad.
Mitch is, he's alright.
He's
He's
a
alright.
nice
Well, that's what they
guy.
say. They
Mitch
say
is a nice
After
guy.
3 weeks of him not starting, then you're like,
Well, let me ask this in Mitch's defense. It's not going to be. He's not calling the plays anymore, right?
Probably not.
I
No,
don't know.
think
I
he'll
don't
be-
think so. I
So,
don't think so. I
so
think
this
it's
is the
still-
first week where Mitch is gonna have the ball in his hand without Nagy calling the plays. Do you think that might be a good factor for Mitch? Maybe,
Maybe,
because he
I-
always looked confused. If that makes any sense, he always looked Mitch like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Just has
I
like a
think he just
confused
doesn't
face.
know football that well.
What?
I think he just doesn't know football. That's
That
why he's
could be it,
confused.
too, yeah.
Just has
But
that confused,
Nagy's
dumb look.
play calling was trash, atrocious. You know what I mean? A lot of people complained about
in 2018, like when we were supposed to be actually good, we were ranked like 22nd in offense or something like that.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the middle of the pack, 21st maybe.
Yeah.
And that was when our offense was technically like clicking, when no one had a clue for what he was doing with the playbook and everything.
Yeah.
Now that they figured him out, like it's just
Well, they figured him out because he can't throw the ball down the damn field,
and he can't
so
stay
you
in
just
the pocket.
You just stack 8 men in the box,
I'm
make
talking
him
about
throw it
Nagy's
over the
offense.
top.
And he can't stay in the pocket. He always runs away, kind of like what I do to you guys
in Madden.
In Madden.
I tried to tell you
Yeah.
instantly. No pressure. You bail from the pocket.
right side scroll.
Looks like
he holds the ball
scared little
outside
boy.
the pocket right away. Like, it's,
Why do they got to put the Bears in prime time too? I don't think
That's
any.
wrong.
I don't want to see
No
them in
one
prime.
should
America doesn't want to see them in prime time.
People
Hey,
feels bad for
they
Bears
gave
fans.
us the worst games. They gave us the freaking Philadelphia versus the Cowboys in prime time. So don't even.
Yeah, they haven't done
that
a great
was
job with
that was
prime time.
trash.
Danucci.
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 They gave us
We were
Danucci.
praying to Danucci.
Bring
Danucci!
back Danucci, man.
Danucci.
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 We went from
Danucci.
hating on him so hard within 30 seconds to Danucci, please, please,
Please,
baby.
Danucci.
And that's not because we bet.
Yes, it is.
No. Wait, let me get me finish.
Uh.
It's not because we bet on the Cowboys. It's because we bet Philly to win
1-9.
1-9.
Okay.
That's
1-9
right.
was,
So
yeah. we were
No,
praying.
Philly, please just score
some
something.
points.
Something. Something.
Danucci.
Good.
No. Okay, so that's my third pick. My fourth pick is going to be, I'm not picking the Rams like you guys are. I don't know. I don't believe San Francisco is that good. I don't like betting,
What is the line for the Bears? Just sorry.
9.5. That would be a great teaser. Great for a teaser.
That is
Oh
good
yeah,
teaser.
you tease
Yeah.
it down for the
Yeah,
Packers.
you cheese it down for the Packers. That'll be great for a teaser. That's teaser.
Oh, yeah.
Tease it.
Look
You
at
never
all-
want to bet a 9.5.
No, terrible.
Yeah,
it's
terrible.
not
especially
'Cause
in a division game.
Like a field
Good
goal will
defense, but-
screw you.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
that last second trash field
So you
goal.
can tease him down to
that
2.5, right?
trash.
Yeah. And my fourth one, I'm going to say the Bills. I like the Bills and the
You like
Chargers.
the Bills?
There we go.
I do. 4.5. Again, another great pick for a teaser. You tease that to, a plus 1.5 or whatever. I like the Bills in that line. The Chargers, I don't know. They have a great QB, but everything else is wrong. Everything else is just not there.
I still don't know for sure if
The
Sherwood's starting.
defense suck. The receivers suck. Everything else
Keenan Allen?
yeah, true. But the
went
only
off last
highlight
game.
in that team is Herbert. To be honest, he can throw. He has a cannon for an
I
arm.
feel like last
Oh, yeah.
game they started
He has
feeling
a
finding
cannon
more
for an
connection than they
arm.
used to.
I'm sorry.
Like it seemed like for the first time that Herbert and Keenan Allen were on the same page.
Yeah.
In the first game that
Yeah.
they're like, he's had 5-6 catches, 7-8 catches, but
Hey,
like
the
last
Chargers
time-
are scoring. They're scoring.
They're
points.
scoring, just they
I
can't
mean,
defend.
Their
They
defense
cannot
has
defend.
been atrocious.
They
but
cannot defend. Did they end up losing to the Dolphins or they end
They
up?
did, yeah.
Yeah,
did?
they ended up losing. Yeah,
Yeah,
they did.
that's-
So what's going on with Tua? He's starting, right?
Yeah, Tua's starting.
Is he starting again?
Yeah, he's starting.
He
just-
wasn't starting last week.
Well,
No,
they
he
took
was
him out
starting. He
They
got
took him off.
he got benched, which was an odd benching.
They were down by 10, I
I
think, in
really
the fourth
didn't
quarter,
understand
right?
the benching.
Yeah.
in
Nobody did.
that. No,
No.
it was
I mean,
interesting. I think that he was just struggling a lot that game, and I think Brian Flores still knew he had a chance to win, so he wanted to see if Fitzmagic had any magic left in that right arm. He tried to milk the
Can't
magic.
bring in Fitzpatrick like
well,
at
if
the
you're gonna
last.
bring anybody in, it's Fitzmagic.
I guess.
Hey,
got a whole
he
bunch of
came
magic.
down and scored. They almost came back.
That's
So
true.
Tua was
That's
struggling.
true.
Let's not forget. I mean, even though people want to praise Tua because he won his first few games, is that defense won him the first few games. He really didn't have to do much.
So
Remember-
right now the Dolphins going to make the playoffs?
right now they're in a good spot.
They're in a good spot,
They're
right?
in a good spot. I mean, obviously it's way too early to tell right now. They still got to win a few more games, so we'll see.
Yeah, because
What are they? What's the record?
I think 6-4 or 7-3 in
6-4
between there.
probably.
Right in between there, yeah.
got it. Oh, Lilo, she's gonna start barking because we gotta come back. All right, we got Happy Kathy coming in. All right, this is gonna be an interesting week. It's not as rough as the weeks before where we
No.
had like a Packers and the
excited.
Colts and a lot of close games.
Hasn't
There is
been
some.
weird lines. Like
They have the last
3
2
weeks,
weeks, 3
2 or
weeks.
3
Yeah, I
weeks.
agree.
We haven't been like yes.
Yeah,
We
we have not been excited
We're
because
like,
everything's been so close.
We're tiptoeing.
This week, I feel like it's going to be very interesting. There's a lot of good picks out there. As long as everyone brings their game. Wait, let me ask you about this. Dolphins versus Jets. That's another good line. I feel like that's another
Well, the Jets look competent last game, more than competent.
Oddly, they do. They oddly look competent.
They look like they
Joe
actually were
Flacco's
a
actually
team.
slinging the ball a little bit.
I don't think the Dolphins are gonna have a hard time beating them.
I don't know. Like,
But again, with Tua, I don't know. Yeah, it's a rough one. I like
that one. That's a game I'm staying away from, just because. It's
Is
like,
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, Tua just got benched right now. We really don't, he wasn't playing the best football. Let's stay away from that game. I'm personally going to stay away from
Got
it,
it.
but,
You do what you want, he's saying.
You did what you want.
you do what you want. I'm just here to advise you, but
Yeah.
That's what the advisors do.
Yeah, no, for sure. There is a disclaimer, by the way, in the bottom, so please don't come and sue us over here. It's like, yeah, you should
I just
bet my money
advise
on it.
you.
well, you could sue us. You're just not going to get much.
Yeah, not worth.
I could tell you that.
Wait, so all right. So going back, okay. So we'll always end up like we finishes up the podcast with like some other news. So
fantasy news?
well, actually, okay, fantasy news. All right, let's talk about fantasy.
All right.
Let's go hard on this guy.
Oh,
Let's call it
Go
what
hard.
it is.
Let's
You
go
want
look.
you want to take the mic because
No,
I know
I don't want to talk fantasy.
you're too pissed off.
I'm
Hey,
over
you know
it.
what?
You're
That's
over
what
it?
I'm
happens.
over it.
This
That's what happens when you
garbage
shoot
fucking
your-
like team keeps his garbage team keeps winning by like a point.
Mhm.
And by the way, not a high score, 76, 75,
Yep.
100 to like 92.
What
like,
did the
what is
best
wrong with-
quarterback say?
I'm sorry?
Ever this year, the best quarterback.
Here
he
we go.
said,
Listen to
gotta-
some trash
we
answer.
gotta-
Go ahead.
it
Go ahead.
doesn't
Go
matter
ahead.
if
Give
you
it to
win,
us.
Here
win
it is.
pretty or
Get
lose
the-
ugly.
Get the
Oh,
garbage
okay.
can.
Did that make you feel better? I'm just saying you're making the playoffs, but it's not like you're not.
You're talking to the champ. I have to do whatever it takes to win. That's all that matters. W's.
He
and
has
the
a lot
win
more
column.
point than you do.
Great.
I have a
And
lot
then
more
take your
point
points
than
to
you
the
do.
point fairy and see what she gives you back.
Wow.
I'm getting W's over here.
Wow. But anyways,
We are
listen,
facing off this week too.
are you
Is he
again?
gonna start?
Trubisky. Trubisky's gonna
I've been
start.
waiting
Thinking
all
about
week.
it.
I've been
Thinking
checking
about
his
it.
team.
Josh Allen's got a good matchup. I'm trying to decide if I want to start Trubisky or not against
All right,
him.
so
Just
I've
to
got
stick it to fantasy.
some college football news. And I've been betting a lot of college football.
Have you?
We have actually a girl because someone there's a kicker in Vanderbilt.
Yeah, she's a woman.
Yeah, so there's a
I
kicker.
saw that.
Yeah,
Hell
she's
yeah.
going to start.
Wow.
First woman to ever start in a college, game or
Yeah, she's on the soccer team or something, right?
Nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
Is she any good?
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, they wouldn't use her if she wasn't. I'm
For
Sarah,
sure.
though, huh?
Sarah Fuller.
Oh, I did hear that name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sarah Fuller.
Congratulations, Sarah
Out there
Fuller.
kicking
Yeah.
ass and taking
Yeah,
names. Go
literally.
girl.
Yeah, man.
Kicking footballs and kicking ass.
I bet.
Good job, Sarah.
That's bet she made her family proud.
Yeah.
Freaking like
Well, she
making
better have a
it.
good game. Come out the gate swinging, Sarah. No pressure, but
Now let me ask you this: when you're coming to defend that kick, do you think they're gonna go harder, or do you think they're gonna go what? That's gonna be rough.
That is a tough one.
That's
Yeah.
a tough
Yeah.
one. Because if you go really hard,
Depends
you're
how
gonna be that
savage they are.
asshole that
Yeah.
chop
laid
that
her
girl.
out.
trying to
That
knock
laid her
her
You
out.
laid the girl out.
Laid
you
her
blocked her
out.
first
Pussy.
kick.
Ah.
Your first kick. Come on, ass.
Could
butt.
be. I don't know.
Oh man, that would be funny.
That'd be something to watch.
It's going to be interesting, that's for sure.
Like, it'd be funny if there's like
That's
this.
cool though. I mean, you'll see it with the NFL. Like the last year or two, they've started implementing more female referees.
Yep.
Like there was some news about it. Now they're trying to integrate it where it's not even like
Yep.
a news story where it's like, yep, we got them out here.
Wait, so go ahead.
Yassine, what about the girl who played the new general manager for the Marlins is a woman?
Yeah,
Remember we
yeah,
talked about
yeah,
this?
yeah,
Yeah.
new GM,
Yeah,
yeah.
she's a woman.
So first GM,
And she
first woman
started
GM.
she
For-
started interning for the
Marlins
White Sox
baseball.
in
Oh,
like
wow.
1990
Yeah.
or something. So
Got
she's
it.
been in baseball for a long time.
Got it. Yeah.
It's women's
So a
year
lot of
this year.
women, a lot of power. women power
Women
nowadays.
power, yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
girl power.
Girl power. Let's go. Girl power.
Girl power.
All right. Anything else you want to add before we end up this show?
I
Serge,
got
you want
nothing.
anything to add?
We gotta make.
How's
it
practice been going for you?
It's been going good. I'm trying to play with my schedule between waking up, super early and getting everything done in the morning
Mhm.
versus, taking my
Nice.
time with it. But,
So are you considering going to tight end yet or not yet?
Yeah, we're considering all options at
We're
this point.
considering all
Put it
options,
on the
everything.
table. I think I could be a good player wherever they put me. So
We ate a lot of chicken nuggets last night.
We did.
So that's a good.
So you
start.
already
A lot of
started
turkey.
the
A lot of
process
turkey,
of
too.
going into tight end.
Yeah.
You could say, we'll get in there.
Wait, so
Beefing up.
what are you now? 208?
No, I'm probably closer to
Whoa.
like 215, 216.
215.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I took
216.
7 pounds
Yeah.
off. My bad.
No.
Okay, and you're trying to what?
I think
235?
maybe if I could get to 230, 235 in the next, probably 6-7 months, that could
All right, Danny Blue Eyes. You guys have a lot of feeding to do. Let's go.
I'm a $1.49.
You're a $1.49.
149. Uh huh.
Get our big
He's
spoons
gonna
out.
wake up one morning and eat you for breakfast.
This guy
Let's go.
This guy was hammering out workouts in the garage this morning, Rocky Balboa style.
He
Rocky
does.
Balboa.
He does. He really wakes up and you see him like with these little dumbbells. Like,
Little dumbbells.
Little dumb.
I could outbench you, fool.
Ooh.
challenge accepted, mofo.
all
Let's
right.
go. Are you
All
putting
right.
money on
All
that?
right.
Are you
All
putting
right.
money
We
on
got to
that?
the
All
beef.
right.
Are you putting money on
Yeah,
that?
I'll
This
put
just
money
got
on it.
Okay,
interesting.
sure. $1,000?
Whoa.
$1,000.
Wait, why are we making it letter? You don't just come to a man's show and call him out on his show.
Call me out. You called me out.
Oh, no.
You said with my little dumbbells.
That's true.
Fair.
Well, let's move on
Started
to
it.
the money.
yeah,
you
don't
can't start
even.
it.
You
Too many
always do
people
that.
talking. Calm down. Suck at it.
You
In
do
turn.
it.
In
Well, hey,
turn.
this is a big, competition we're talking about
This is a
here.
big competition.
All right,
Let's
all
throw
900.
Oh, hold on.
$9.99.
You
$9.99.
guys want to know who texted me just now?
Salt to the highest. What? Who?
Chan, man.
Oh.
right.
It's-
We're
his
not
ears
gonna
were
give him
ringing.
a
His
shout
ears were
out.
ringing.
He's not
No
worthy.
shout out for our bookies.
We got more news too. Mr. Frank finished his shots and now he can go
Frank
outside.
Frank.
Oh, a little puggy. That's right. A little
Yay.
pug bud
Good-
can finally
good
go
Has
out.
Frank
He's-
got any airtime
He's down
on
there
here
by
yet?
you.
Is he got any
Not
airtime on
yet.
the show
He's
yet?
right there. He's like, you're talking about me?
Mr. Frank. Hey.
Show my baby.
Little Frankie.
Hey, little Frank.
Frank, say something.
Want to say something?
Yeah.
All right, Frank. Tell them this one is a wrap. This one is a wrap. Anything you guys want to add before we leave?
I
Anything
hope
else?
everyone had a great Thanksgiving.
There you go.
I know
Happy
it's an odd
Thanksgiving,
year,
everyone.
but
Happy
it's still time to
Thanksgiving.
be
Happy
thankful,
Turkey
you know?
Day. Hopefully you guys win some money tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hopefully we win buku money and
Cookies
yeah,
and cover.
cookies
I
and
want to be a
cover.
part of it. I
And
wanna be a
then
part of it.
you're gonna get some massages after, and then everyone's happy. There you go.
Everyone's happy.
Everyone's
There you go.
happy.
Happy.
Alrighty. Well, thank you so much for joining in. If you haven't subscribed, please go do so in our
Yeah, hit that
Instagram,
like button.
Facebook, and YouTube page as well. All right. This one is a wrap. Thank you so much.
Howdy.